What's up, guys? This is Toxic from Gamers Republic, coming at you with a video from Black Ops Zombies, the first Black Ops. Showing you this video because I want to show you this mod that I downloaded today. It's a mod for zombies, and it's for the latest version. And if you have Steam and you didn't set it to do not automatically update, then it should be the latest version. And it's probably not going to change. This game's old, and they're probably not even going to worry about updating it anymore. So what this mod does, is it brings up this menu here. Well, actually,
Major systems offline.
We'll be judged more by what we do here than anywhere else.
Let me change something here. Well, I guess I can't change it. Alright. Have to deal with it. I just got a new computer, and it's a lot better than what I had. This says thermal, full bright, no recoil. That should be on. Let's see, insta kill, I want that on. God mode, infinite cache, infinite ammo. Just doing no spread. Give all perks. Weapon. Okay. What this does is it pretty much gives you an aimbot and a bunch of other options that you can use in a drop down menu. Or not drop down, but in a menu that you can pull up on your game. I have my file set to red only, so it didn't pull up the graphic settings I wanted to. But I'm recording at a pretty high resolution, so I don't know if that'll matter, if you'll see what I'm saying. But who cares? Before I got this computer, I had a i5 processor, which is, you know, it's not bad because games don't really rely on your processor, if you didn't know that. What games mostly rely on is your graphics card, and that's what was killing me. I had an Intel HD 3000 integrated graphics, and that was it. Didn't have any sort of dedicated graphics card that I could switch to. I didn't have an NVIDIA or an whatever the other one is. Can't remember. But I didn't have any sort of high-res type of gameplay going for me. I pretty much had to run every game at its lowest setting, and I just couldn't take it anymore. I actually could not play this game on my other computer. I could play the multiplayer if I used the performance tweak, which is from a trying to think, what's it called? Black Ops something. It's a hack from X Gaming Studios. Intervention. Black Ops Intervention hack. What this hack does is it's not as good as the other ones as far as the hacking goes, but the reason why I did get it is because it had a performance tweak that was supposed to increase your performance 600% on low-end PCs. And I got it, and it worked. I played great, much better than I had been playing. The only problem with that was it blocked out shadows, and that means like on maps like Hanoi. On maps like Hanoi, it would be all dark and shadowy, and I couldn't see half the map. And I just couldn't play like that. I couldn't see. I'd get shot from a solid blue doorway. I couldn't see through it at all.
Just like the Solomon
I
Isles.
died a lot. But I finally got a new PC today, and it's much better. It has a i5 processor like my old one, which, like I said, doesn't really matter. i5 or i7, both are great for gaming. It's not going to rely much on that processor. But this computer has an Intel HD 4000 integrated with a NVIDIA 660M 2GB dedicated graphics card, which, if you don't know, that's going to run most games made up until this day at ultra settings. And that's what I've been doing. I've been enjoying some pretty HD graphics and some smooth gameplay, and I love it. So a couple of us are doing this channel, and
Can you dig it?
one other guy, as of today,
You're all pawns.
has a computer that will run most games. He has a desktop, which makes it better, but he has 2 graphics cards. I think that's what he said.
Like popping a jar of Boston
Mojo.
beans.
He has a couple videos up, and then another one is supposed to be getting a better computer Monday. So once we get all these nice computers pulled up, and we'll get some good recording, some good gameplay, and occasionally we might get together and do a joint operation. That should be fun. Mojo has all the... He's the lead guy, so he has all the intros and all that. So if you watch some of his videos, I think he's got some Skyrim videos and a Battlefield video. But if you watch his videos, he has a nice little intro to it, and I don't have that, so sorry. I have to get that from him.
I am all that stands between the dead and the White House.
I honestly don't see why people think hacking is fun.
Work is in our hands.
I can't play zombies without doing something like this. I'll put the link in the description, and I should probably tell you at this point how to install this mod. It's very simple. It comes with an injector and a DLL file, and you just take those 2 files, extract them into the same folder. It doesn't matter what folder, but you get to WinRAR, you just don't highlight anything, and you just press extract and press OK, and it'll probably extract it to your downloads folder as an empty folder with those 2 things in it. And here's the important part: make sure that you load up this injector after you've started the game.
Never fight out of fear, but
so you get to the main menu, load up the injector, but don't inject the DLL file. In the injector, you're gonna have to pick your process, and you're gonna choose that as Black Ops. It should be right there. It has a list of processes, and then underneath that, it's gonna have a DLL file, and it's got a browse thing right next to it, and it's gonna pull up that folder. Just select the DLL, and here's another important part. Make sure that you alt+tab out of the game and inject the DLL file after your zombies map is loaded. It means you're holding the gun in your hand, the guy's speaking to you, you just pause it, alt+tab, inject it, press F1 to load up the menu. Pretty simple.
Wood tugger. Like popping a jar of Boston beans.
I used to play a lot on a console before I started PC.
On this earth, God's work is in our hands.
And I started playing this without a mod, and I couldn't do it. I even played with a bunch of friends, and I just couldn't do it. I'm terrible at zombies, and that's exactly why I'm modding like this. I think that's the only reason anybody mods, or either because they're terrible or they just want to annoy other people to no end. But yeah, I got this on the Xbox, and it's pretty easy to mod on the Xbox. You just need a USB or a transfer cable. You can put your hard drive on the computer, preferably Audio. It has the best extractings for your hard drive.
The Beast of Boston!
You just download it.
God's work is in our hands.
I don't really remember how to do it. It's been a year or two.
Stick that in your vis-a-vis, Uncle Seti. Who's your president now, stale skin? Shaking down the horn, one gourd at a time.
But I'm gonna give you a few insiders on this hack here, or not this hack, but what I explained earlier. The intervention. The intervention works great. It doesn't have an aimbot. It doesn't have God mode like the newer ones. It has God mode for zombies, but that's okay.
It's good that I can walk to work.
But if you're gonna get a hack from Agent God, I suggest you get the Modern Warfare 3 Chaos. It had the most features. It had a great aimbot. It's completely VAC undetectable.
Let us never negotiate with the undead out of fear.
So is this one. But I don't want you to get to Black Ops 2, download the intervention, and then get banned. Because Black Ops 2 has a different way of detecting cheaters. It has the VAC status, VAC ban, and it has the TAC ban. The VAC ban is completely undetectable from VAC, but the TAC is a killer. If you don't know what TAC ban is, it's Treyarch's anti-cheat system. Instead of Steam banning you, Treyarch themselves ban you. And it's pretty awful. It's a permanent ban. You're gonna have to pay a whole nother $60. I was lucky and get it over the free Steam weekend a couple months ago, and I downloaded this hack because I had played Modern Warfare 3 Chaos, and I just wanted to try out his new one for Black Ops 2. I looked at it, it said VAC undetectable, so I thought, hey, great.
You're all pardoned.
I used it, and within 3 hours I was banned. I was like, whoa, where did this come from? He told me on that website that it was VAC undetectable, so I did a little bit of research, and I found that Treyarch uses their own anti-cheat system in Black Ops 2. So it doesn't matter what hack you use, you're probably going to get banned. I've been looking at a few of them, and none of them seem to say anything about being detectable or undetectable at all.
Never fight out of fear, but never fear to fight.
I found one that says it's TAC undetectable as well as VAC, but you know, like idiots do on the internet, they put a survey on it, so couldn't get that one, and surveys never work for me. If you have a way to make them work, please tell me, because I'm sick of getting to a file that I want to go to and then just bam, survey. Can't get through it.
Inaugurate this, Marvel Eyes.
But I don't even know what I was saying. Yeah. I did some research on it, and it just, I don't know. And if you do get banned and you decide to get another account, then for God's sake, do not make the same mistake I did and use the same name accidentally. I used the same email, so it put the same name automatically, and as soon as I got in the game, I played a few matches and I was banned. I was like, really? Then I figured out that I used the same name, and I just don't want anybody to make that stupid mistake that I did. But yeah, TAC is a killer.
The pay is good and I can walk to work.
Let's see what I have in here. Probably turn this off. Hey, look at that. But I'm going to put the link for this in the description. If you have any questions on how to inject it, just leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have fun with some zombies. I'll see you guys later.